I have a husband, 2 children, and a membership in the PTA. At home, I do the majority of the cooking, the bulk of the laundry, arrange most of the play dates, email the teachers, assist with the school play, sign the homework, enroll them for camp, and comfort the guinea pig. Moreover, I have been known on numerous occasions to utter the phrases, actions have consequences. If it goes into your laundry, if it goes into the laundry inside out, it goes back in your drawer inside out. Am I speaking a foreign language? And even the time-worn but ever-reliable, if you learned your multiplication tables the way you learn those damn song lyrics. What I mean to say here is, despite all appearances to the contrary, I'm a mom. And since currently I'm self-employed, a cunning little euphemism for unemployed, I'm now a stay-at-home mom. Some years back in the halcyon days when we had a nanny to spend all day with the boys and schlep them all over the place, I took my son Benjamin to a little evening concert that was being held at the school. As we entered the building, one of the maintenance people saw Ben and said, "I know you. I see you with your mother all the time." A bit ruffled, I puffed up a tad, looked her in the eye and said, "No, I'm his mother." And while I'm here, can I just set a little something straight, so to speak? I've heard repeatedly from some factions that having 2 parents of the same sex confuses the children. I would just like to confirm in no uncertain terms that my children are not confused about having 2 dads. They are frequently confused about racism, long division, cruelty to animals, deodorant, war, lima beans, and typewriters, but they are crystal clear about their family composition and have never even thought to question it. We're all they've ever known. And because we live in a very progressive and diverse, read normal, community, none of their friends, neighbors, or teachers are confused either. Okay, so the boys may be a teensy bit befuddled by RuPaul's Drag Race, but maybe it's just production values. In fact, at Ben's 3rd birthday party, a little girl who was there had a tear-fueled, full-tilt breakdown upon learning that Ben had 2 fathers. When asked by a panicked gaggle of concerned grown-ups what she was crying about, she blubbered, "I want 2 daddies too." Not confused, just disadvantaged. One more thing my children seemed sort of confused about was why their parents weren't married. A few years back, when Jordan was 6, his voice floated up in the backseat of the car, the site of most truly consequential discussions. "Are you and Daddy going to get married? Oh, by the way, my husband is Daddy and I'm Poppy," which is a whole lot less sexy in real life than it sounds. In response to our son's question, I glanced into the rearview mirror and launched into a fulsome diatribe detailing the inequality of New Jersey marriage laws, the oafishness of our tone-deaf governor, the disparity between our state and the more enlightened states, and the general injustice of the connubial system in our nation. When I paused to breathe, Jordan interjected, "Well, if you get married, are you gonna dance?" It began to seem as though perhaps I had over-answered. I considered his query for a moment and replied, yes, I think we will dance if we get married. He caught my glance in the rearview mirror, narrowed his eyes a bit, and said, "The tango?" Clearly, the boy has his priorities in order, not confused at all. As it turns out, New Jersey did the right thing, and now, after 27 years, we are married men. Our sons were the ring bearers at our wedding ceremony, just as they were the ring bearers when we became domestic partners, just as they were the ring bearers for our civil union. So when our kids bitch about their parents, they have the same exact repertoire of complaints that all the other kids have, no matter what gender combo they have at home. And while I suppose, technically speaking, my boys don't have to listen to their mom per se, they're not actually getting away with anything because when I have to, I can be a real mother.